So I forgot to film an intro and I did this forever ago. Please don't hate me, but this is me doing my friend Vicky's makeup. Jumping right into this, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette. Priming the eyes first, of course. And Vicky does have normal to dry skin, so I'm going to be priming with this primer oil, letting it settle while I do the eye makeup. So I always set my primer with a powder that's about their flesh tone or a little lighter. And since she does have a monolid, I am going to be building up the crease higher than it actually is to create a little bit more depth into her eye. I'm going to be filling in her brows with powder today. I believe the color I use is medium brown. Filling it in using the natural shape of her brow as a guide. And just cleaning up with any concealer or foundation. So at first I wanted a really soft eye, but then I decided to go back in and add a little bit more depth. And I switched to the Tartlet in Bloom palette, and I'm taking Funny Girl in the middle of the lid. Then I decided to put a little bit of white glitter on top. For the wing, I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner because the brush tip is so thin. If this is difficult for you, try having your model open and close their eyes as you're doing it in baby steps. That way you can ensure they're both coming from the same angle, they're both the same thickness, and they look good both with the eye open and closed. I think this is the last time I add more depth, and I also wanted to add a little bit of shimmer under the brow bone to make it pop. So for foundation, she did bring her own, so I'm sorry, I'll try to ask her and then I'll mention it down below. I honestly could have left her very light coverage because she has beautiful skin, but I ended up adding a concealer under the eyes and it looked a little bit dry, so I'm going to be adding faux freckles later on. But before that, I'm chiseling out her cheekbones with a very neutral contour color, and I am going to be bringing this very close to her mouth. I do this on myself too just because I have a very oriental bone structure, but if you have a more flat face, it flatters your face shape if you bring in the contour all the way. And I'm placing the blush right on the apples of the cheeks. It is easily exposed when someone's smiling, and I'm strategically placing this into the contour so they all melt together and just look like one whole seamless masterpiece instead of two stripes. Waterproof mascaras to make sure that nothing transfers, and I didn't have an eyelash curler, but the highlighter is e.l.f. I'm adding a little bit down the bridge of her nose. Dude, she looks so pretty. Look at that highlight. I just had to throw this in there. But I'm going to be contouring the side of her nose. And you don't want a lot of product for this, and you always want to make sure that it's a cool toned brown. Then I'm cleaning up the contour to make it sharp. You don't want to leave it on for very long. Remember, she's normal to dry. Just dust it off and spritz to lock in place with the Urban Decay setting spray. And for the lip, I chose a very natural looking pink. I just wanted to keep things simple. And this is it for the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love doing people's makeup, and hopefully you guys enjoy watching me do other people's makeup too. That is it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!